Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Big shout out to Lalagami over on the subreddit and everyone over there. This is a really detailed and fantastic post about the hardest hitting teams in Dokkan. So I thought it would be a very good idea to go over this list. Now, there's a couple things I do want to go over first at the start. One, as you guys are going to see, LRs are basically like this entire list. Like, these teams are structured solely based on doing the max amount of damage possible. And of course, the summonable LRs hit harder than all of the units in the game. So that is just the way it is. Now, right here, Lally mentions that he can work up and probably will work on a non-LR one. So I think that would be a very fantastic kind of video for the future. If a video is made on that. Like, what is the strongest, structure of these teams and what is the hardest hitting team without summonable LRs on it. He does mention elsewhere in the comments that he believes, without doing the calculations, that it probably would be the hero team that would be the hardest hitting team in the game without LRs. The other thing to point out is that this list will be done with all units calculated at the rainbow level. So these will be like the optimal teams with units at rainbow level, because if you guys remember, Mobile Man's top 10 hardest hitting units in Dokkan list is actually calced with the units at the free dupe level, and then farmable or free to play units actually have max potential system buffs, which is why LR Vegito Blue ended up as number 1 on the list, because him at rainbow is stronger than all the other units in the game that are not rainbowed. So some things are different from previously mentioned, in different optimal teams. We'll go over this in a second. And then here this moment kind of mentioning calculations are done at the rainbow level and stuff. So, all right, let's jump into it. So the very first team we have down here is actually the Majin Buu Arc team. The hardest hitter on the team is the Physical Super Vegito. He will output the most damage. So here are basically the lineups. So you have Physical Super Vegito and Turles. Then you have Physical Super Vegito and a Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. And then the 3 floaters are AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku, LR Majin Vegeta, and Angel Tech Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Now, I know you guys are thinking, Turles? Turles wasn't in the Buu Saga. My favorite part of the Buu Saga is when Turles showed up and created the Tree of Might. No. Turles will not be getting any buffs from the Buu Saga leader skill, but his support type ability of 3 ki and 40% attack is so powerful and so valuable that he actually still manages to slide onto the team. Now, I see exactly the way this team is designed, and it is very smart, because you'll have the 2 Vegetos, right? They will, be on rotation, taking a lot of hits, doing a lot of counters, and doing a lot of damage. Now, you're going to have 3 over in a flash units as floaters. You can have 1 rotation connect any of these 3 units with Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, so he'll share over in a flash with them. And then the second rotation, Turles, is going to be providing that 3 ki boost to all 3 of the floaters, so you'll be able to output a lot of damage. That's an interesting team design there. So here, of course, is the Buu Saga Arc category. Among units that I guess it's notable they didn't make the list, I guess would be Ultimate Gohan is very powerful, but his key links don't really work with the team, or Int Kid Buu. Same thing, very powerful, but his key links don't really work with the team. And then 1000 Day Goku is good, but you got to do a lot to make him powerful. And then, of course, just because Turles has such a kind of surprising spot on that squad, even though he wouldn't get any benefit from the leader skills whatsoever, it's just his passive is just so stupid good. So, all right, that takes care of that. Now, the next team we have here is actually the villain team. Now, I think the villain team as of right now is probably my pick for best team in the game. Just because the villain LRs are all so strong, and having 2 SCR Rose Goku Blacks on that team really makes the team crazy powerful. Now, again, these are all of these units calced at a rainbow level. We have a rotation of SCR Rose and LR Goku Black, and then SCR Rose and LR Broly, and then Physical Kid Buu, Turles, and Intelligence Metal Cooler are the floaters. Let's see. So Kid Buu, Turles, and Metal Cooler are all support type units that will help the LRs do a lot of additional damage. I do kind of have more fun with the villain team myself when I just slam all the summonable LRs on the team, rather than Turles, put like Majin Vegeta. Rather than Kid Buu, I would put like, Cooler or Omega on there. And then rather than like another one of the units, I'd get LR Majin Vegeta, So I have like all of those LRs. And, that does make the team a lot more defensive that way. Because obviously, Broly's fun with how much damage he does, but he does take a lot of damage in turn as well. So, just because it's difficult to kind of bring up all the villain-type units on the Dokkan Wiki, I do think it maybe looks a little better on the Dokkan Wiki. I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit more neat here on the DBZ space. But these, of course, would be all the extreme-type units. These are all the villain-type units who do apply for that leader skill. Obviously, the LRs aren't just the strongest. We'll see what happens once Texel gets his Extreme Z Awakening. That could be interesting. And other units on here could, like maybe Int Janemba or Physical Kid Buu could get Extreme Z Awakenings. And we'll see what other powerful villains will be added in the future also. Alright, so the next team on the list is actually the Hybrid Saiyan team. Also, I do want to keep in mind the hardest hitters of all these teams. So, Super Vegito, hardest hitter of the Buu Saga. LR Broly, hardest hitter of the villain team. And then, of course, we have the Hybrid Saiyan team. With LR Gohan as the hardest hitter. I don't really think that's that surprising. So the lineups for the team are LR Gohan plus Whirus, and then LR Trunks and Goten plus LR Trunks. Now in particular, yeah, that's definitely a rotation that works very well, because they both share Shocking Speed as well as Shattering Limit, so that's 4 key they're going to be getting there, which is very helpful. And then the 3 floaters would be the double Ultimate Gohan leaders of the team, as well as Super Saiyan 3 Physical Gotenks, because he just hits so hard. So here's all the Hybrid Saiyan units in the game. The Physical LR Kid Gohan is just not strong enough to be on the team. I'm looking at any other units that could maybe merit like discussion to be on the team. If you really don't want to go with Whirus just to support LR Gohan, that's the only reason he's there. You could go with the Int Spirit Bomb Sword Rage Trunks. He is a possibility. This Rage Trunks is also pretty good as like kind of like low-key options. And then this Gohan right here, because of the fact that he has both Prepare for Battle and Shocking Speed, he could serve as a key bridge for a lot of units. Also, again, I did want to point out what Whirus does, since it's kind of surprising that, again, just like Turles in the Buu Saga, Whirus will not be getting any buffs from that leader skill whatsoever, but he's still actually an optimal unit on the team, because he will turn Tech and Int Key Spheres to Physical. And it's just going to be a situation where Gohan will then be able to clear the field with Physical-type Key Orbs, that he'll be able to do so much damage, because LR Gohan is a nuker. There also is a possibility that residual physical orbs left over on the field could be used to power up LR Trunks, because Trunks does sometimes have struggles to get that 18-key super, so that is there as well. So, the next team is the Realm of Gods team. Ultra Instinct Goku's team. Tech Vegito Blue is the hardest hitter on the team. The 2 rotations are like such. We have Ultra Instinct Goku plus Tech Vegito Blue, and then we have SCR Rose Goku Black plus LR Goku Black. And then the 3 floaters will be an Ultra Instinct Goku, the new Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, as well as the Hakaishin or God of Destruction Toppo, who is a very good support unit of 35%. So if we go and take a look at the Realm of Gods team, nothing really surprising there, just that Tech Vegito Blue is the unit we're going to see a lot on this list, because he just outputs ridiculous, insane damage. He's a powerful unit. That's just the way it is. So here, of course, is the Realm of Gods team. I would say there's not really anything on that list I think that's so surprising. Maybe the fact that Jiren is not on there, but Jiren, is a Shocking Speed unit, so he's not going to be able to link up the best with a lot of the other units. Maybe the fact that LR Beerus would not be on the team, but again, he's mainly just a Shocking Speed type unit, so he could have difficulty super attacking, whereas, all of these other units right here, like, look at it, like, Ultra Instinct Goku's Prepare for Battle over in a flash, Tech Vegito Blue is just over in a flash, SCR Rose, Prepare for Battle, Prepare for Battle, Prepare for Battle over in a flash, and Prepare for Battle. So LR Beerus just doesn't have a place on the team, really, unless you're going to make, like, him plus another Beerus kind of a rotation. This could be helped if God of Destruction and Toppo gave Ki from his passive, but he only gives just a support-type buff. So LR Beerus is actually out on the Realm of Gods team. So the next team we have is actually the Revived Warrior team. So what we have is we have the TUR version of LR Bojack plus LR Bojack. We have Physical Super Saiyan Bardock, who is a support type unit, plus LR Broly. And then we have the 2 Angel Golden Friezas and LR Majin Vegeta as the floaters. That is the optimal version of the Revived Warrior or Resurrected Warrior category team. And LR Bojack in this instance would actually be the hardest hitter. So there you guys go. That's interesting. LR Bojack, when rainbowed, is actually a harder hitter than LR Broly. I did think that was quite interesting. Definitely the reason for this is because those 2 Bojacks, the way they link together is just like dumb. Like, LR Broly plus TUR Broly, their links aren't like crazy overpowering, right? But like LR Bojack plus the TUR Bojack, they're going to be getting like 50% attack from links. LR Broly doesn't get like 50 or 60% attack from his Super Saiyan TUR counterpart. That's why that team will be hitting so hard, and that's why LR Bojack is the hardest hitting unit on the team over LR Broly. In terms of any notable omissions that, maybe could have gotten on there, I don't know. Maybe Angel Tech Goku is a very strong unit, but again, he would be losing attack power from Angel Golden Frieza. That is a factor. Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, same thing. He'd be losing attack whenever Angel Golden Frieza would be around. And that's basically about it. I don't think it's really quite surprising, the choices for this team. Alright, so next, we have the Movie Boss category team. Same kind of similar structure as the Revived Warrior team. It's not surprising that this team hits harder, though, and here's why. So we have TUR Bojack plus LR Bojack. Then we have the TUR version of LR Broly plus LR Broly. Those are your 2 rotations. We have the 2 Turleses and then Metal Cooler as the floaters. So all 3 of them are support-type units. So LR Broly and LR Bojack will be able to completely wipe the field with 18-key super after 18-key super. Especially when Turles is around, he will be dramatically increasing the attack power of your units. And then obviously, Broly will be able to get a little bit more linking power from the TUR version, and then obviously with the Turleses around, which have Saiyan links. So LR Broly on the Movie Bosses category team is actually able to move past Bojack and become the hardest hitter on the team. I would presume this is because Broly is able to get more ki. Bojack would be fine on the Revived Warrior team, but Broly would maybe lag behind a little bit. But here on the Movie Bosses team, Broly would be able to get a little bit more ki, so that would allow him to do a little bit more damage. That does make sense. Now, any surprising omissions here? I guess, again, LR Beerus, but he's only really a shocking speed type unit. I don't think him plus, like, the SCR Beerus, like, it's definitely not going to be a stronger rotation than, like, Broly plus TUR Broly. Although, it certainly would be a more defensive rotation. Like, I would love to try out a team build of this team where you have LR Bojack plus CR Bojack, and then the other rotation, you have Beerus, well, I guess plus the TUR version of Beerus, or SCR Beerus. That would be very powerful and a lot more defensive of a team, because obviously LR Beerus will be healing as well, and then going through many of the other units. Nothing really too notable. I guess Cooler is a really strong unit, but obviously he's not as powerful as the LRs. Janemba's a solid unit, but he's more of a defensive option than an offensive option, and that's about it. Great Ape Turles does make Turles a hell of a lot stronger, but not enough to where he's able to fuck with the LRs. So that does it for the Movie Boss category. The next team is actually the Full-Blooded Saiyan team. Now, this is stunning to me that they're this high up when they only have a 130% attack buff. The Movie Bosses is 150, Revived Warrior 170, Realm of Gods 150, Hybrid Saiyan is 130, Villain is 120, and the Buu Saga is 130. The fact that Full-Blooded Saiyans is this high up with 130 just goes to show how powerful these full-blooded or pure Saiyans are. Now, obviously, now you guys are going to get to the point where you could see why LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku is so fucking stupid broken, is because he's on basically the majority of the teams left. So, the optimal lineups here, we have LR Broly plus Blue Evolution Vegeta. Then we have LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku plus LR Majin Vegeta. And then the floaters are Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, and then Turles. Also, guys, see how good that fucking Turles is? I've been saying since his info was revealed how dominant that Turles is. And he really is just a top tier unit. I know it's a little jarring to have like a support unit as a Dokkan Fest, like, big exclusive unit, but he really is so powerful. And the team, of course, is mainly built around getting LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku his 18-key super, because he just hits harder than every other unit in the game, really. Outside of LR Super Vegito once they're transformed. So on this category, notable omission, here's the thing. This category, there's a lot of really powerful kind of sub-units. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, the Blue Gokus, AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku, you'd have Angel Tech Goku, Mass Saiyan Super Saiyan 3 Broly, Ultra Instinct Goku. You could just keep going down the list. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Kale is a very hard-hitting unit. Just a ton of other Saiyans that could be very, very hard hitters, but don't quite make the cut. And of course, LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, hardest hitter on that team, hardest hitter in the game. So next team we have here is actually the Fusion team. So Fusions has LR Super Gogeta plus Int Gogeta as a rotation, then Super Saiyan 3 Physical Gotenks and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta as a rotation, and then the three floaters are Adult Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, LR Trunks, and then the other LR Gogeta on the team. So, only thing about Fusions that makes it a little weird, and one reason why one of the LR Super Gogetas is actually as a floater here, is because of the fact that they don't have Fuse Fighter, Over in a Flash, or Shocking Speed until, once they transform, they gain Fuse Fighter, but you're probably not going to get that with this team, especially if all the units are rainbowed. So that's why, Int Gogeta has Prepare for Battle, which LR Gogeta has, so that's a good rotation. But then the second rotation, in terms of key links, you're going to be a lot better off if you got the Gotenks plus Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and then make the other LR Super Gogeta the floater. I do understand kind of the team building there. And then LR Trunks, even though he is only getting, the 90% boost from the LR Gogeta, that's still enough that he's able to output more damage than a unit like Super Saiyan Physical Gotenks or something like that. So that would be the optimal team for Fusions, with Int Gogeta as the hardest hitter on the team. Maybe a bit surprising that he's able to output more damage than LR Super Gogeta. Honestly, in my experience, that doesn't seem true, but I guess if I ran this team build of the team and kind of ran through events, we could probably see. But I do feel as though more often than not, LR Super Gogeta is going to be doing a lot more damage than Int Gogeta. I guess in terms of doing calculations, the fact that Int Gogeta is super effective against all types is probably what would allow him to average more damage than LR Super Gogeta, whereas, if LR Super Gogeta is attacking an STR unit and he doesn't crit, he's going to be doing significantly less damage, whereas Int Gogeta does not have that kind of restriction in place, so that's probably why. Not really units to talk about that didn't make the list. Barlat's pretty tough, but, he's not strong enough to be on this team. That's about it. So, alright, moving on to the next team. Alright, so next, we have the Heroes team. Not surprising, hardest hitter, LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So the teams go like this: LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku plus Tech Vegito Blue, Physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks plus Tech Vegito Blue. Then you have Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. You have the STR Super Saiyan 3 Goku GT. And then you have AGL OG Super Saiyan Goku. Now, I didn't actually bring this guy up. If you guys give me 1 second, I do actually want to bring this guy up so you guys can understand why he is optimal on the hero team, even though he is not like a Dokkan Fest unit or a crazy hard hitter. His job on this team is to dramatically power up LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku and allow him to get his 18-key super, because he'll give 2-key and 20% attack to LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, as well as share Shattering the Limit with him, which is another key link. So he'll be able to give 4-key to LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, which will be very important in terms of actually getting him that 18-key super. And then obviously Super Saiyan 3 Bardock plus Super Saiyan 3 GT Kid Goku, they will share Over in a Flash with LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, allowing him to get that 18-key super. Here's all the hero units on the list. Again, the team is wonky because of Tech Vegito Blue. He's one of the hardest hitting units in the game, and you want to prioritize him plus LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So that's why units like LR Gohan, LR Trunks, LR Gogeta, LR, Super Vegito, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4 Goku aren't on the team because they don't have over and a flash. This is an over and a flash dominant build, and the Super Saiyan Goku doesn't have over and a flash, but he doesn't provide to the team damage by supering. He provides damage to the team by giving ki to other units. So that's why he's here on this team. And LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, hardest hitter. Get used to seeing that because we'll continue on. And again, the next team here, Super Tech with LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku as the hardest hitter. So this is stunning to me. I would not have guessed this before looking at this list, that one of the mono teams is actually here on, like, like, it's crazy. LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku is that powerful that he makes a 120% team higher on the list than, like, Fusions, which is a 170% attack team, or the Revived Warrior, which is a 170% attack team. Super fucking Tech. I guess it does help that you could have two of these LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku as leaders. That's probably a big reason why. Now, your three rotations, you have LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku plus Tech Vegito Blue, LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku plus the 40% support TN unit, and then your three floaters are Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the brand new Super Saiyan 2 Gohan Tech Rebirth, and then Super Saiyan 3 Angel Tech Goku would create this very, very powerful Tech team. So, of course, here are all these Super Tech units. Nothing really explodes out. Android 18 could be good on the team because she would provide ki for LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku with Shattering Limit as well as creating Tech Orbs. Tapion could be good for the team because he would share experienced fighters with LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, plus he would also create orbs for LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Adult Gotenks could work very well here as well, what with having over and a flash. So next we move on to the second hardest hitting team where there's a big jump. Notice there's a gigantic leap up to the Potara team right here, which has Tech Vegito Blue as the hardest hitter. So we have Physical Super Vegito plus Tech Vegito Blue as one rotation, SCR Rose Goku Black plus LR Goku Black as another rotation, and then you have the two LR Super Vegitos and Tech Base Form Vegito as the floaters. So again, the reason that both LR Super Vegitos are actually floaters on this team is just because of key links. Like, their only key link is prepare for battle. Tech Vegito Blue obviously is able to output more damage, and he's an over and a flash unit. And then LR Goku Black is just such a powerful unit. You need him on that rotation with SCR Rose Goku Black. I think the team build, most people kind of understand, like, why the team is built the way it is. Kefla's a strong unit, but she doesn't make it. Who else would be strong? I feel like people probably get why most of the other units are not actually on the team. It's actually a very small category, not a lot of other possible options. Although I suppose you could get some int units on here, so maybe like Super Saiyan 3 Bardock or LR Gohan Ultra Instinct Goku could maybe be kind of effective on the team. And then with that, we'll move on to the hardest hitting team in the game. Very, very, very disappointing. I'm also going to have to bring up that Goku, damn. Very disappointing that we never get to see this Bardock around. Super Saiyan 3 Bardock is one of the best units in the game, and Super Saiyan 3 team is the hardest hitting team in the game, yet we never get to run it because no one runs Super Saiyan 3 Bardock because he's only ever been on one fucking banner. So I really need them to, like, go ahead and bring him back so we can start running this team again. So LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, obviously, hardest hitter on the team. The two rotations are Super Saiyan 3 Bardock plus LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and then Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks plus Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. And then your floaters are the GT Super Saiyan 3 Kid Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Angel Tech Goku, as well as this Intelligence Goku right here, who is able to give Tech and Int types ki to and attack and defense 25%. So if we look at the team here, he's going to give ki and buffs to the Super Saiyan 3 Bardocks as well as Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He won't to Gotenks, but maybe that's for the best because that will allow Gotenks to get his 11 key super because he's not buffing Gotenks. So this is really an ingenious unit to have on this team. And then, along with the 2 key, he'll give LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku from his passive. He also will share Shattering Limit as well as Kamehameha Super Saiyan. You know, there's a few links that they will share that he'll really be able to help LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku with in terms of damage. And then, of course, here is the category. A lot of Super Saiyan 3 teams. It is a fun team. Maybe the category is a little limited. Obviously, there's not a ton of Super Saiyan 3s. But the fact that they all basically share Over in a Flash and Limit Breaking Form outside of this Super Saiyan 3 Tech Vegeta doesn't have Over in a Flash. Super Saiyan 3 Broly does not have Over in a Flash. And then, for whatever reason, this Super Saiyan 3 GT Vegeta also does not have Over in a Flash. This is the weirdest unit in the game that they did not give him. Oh, it's such a shaft that he doesn't have Over in a Flash. It makes no sense whatsoever, because he really should. And then if we go back, his partner in crime, this Goku, oh, look at that. Over in a fucking Flash. Maybe Super Saiyan 3 GT Vegeta should have that as well. That would help him out a lot on the team. Not enough to make the optimal team, but there you guys have it. So, this is what? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These are the top 12 teams in Dokkan. In terms of damage, by the way, this list, this is all like how hard these teams hit. Defensive or healing, none of that is really factored into these lists. And of course, all these units are calculated at the rainbow level as well, so do keep that in mind. So shout outs, of course, to Lalagami for the awesome post, all that good shit. Hopefully there will be a non-LR version in the future. I know a lot of people would like to see that list. But thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.